One of the biggest mistakes I made when starting my content creator journey was sharing it with people. I was oversharing. I know you may think, oh, my friends and family support me, they love me, this doesn't have to do with them. There are ways that people say things that you may not realize subconsciously impact you. Let me give you an example. Are you gonna make any money on that? Aren't there already a lot of content creators? Or is this gonna be sustainable? You're already really busy. These kind of comments can stop you from even trying. Sometimes it's easier to be your truest self to strangers than it is your own friends and family. And I know that sounds a bit much, but there is a version of you that people have in their head. And if you are growing out of that version, if you are trying to become your best self, or you have different interests that you want to share here on YouTube, people may look at you weird and say, oh, but that's not who I thought you were. In my head, this is who you are. And that could stop you from growing to be the best version of you that is possible. The version of you that you know is there. Even if it's not for content creation, let's say you want to start a business. They may say to you, how can you start a business? You work here. Or you want to run a marathon, and they may say to you, but you've never ran before. You know what your goals, you know what your dreams are. They're inside of you for a reason, and they're pulling you towards it for a reason. So if you're being pulled towards starting YouTube and you haven't even clicked start yet, don't let other people put their negative beliefs onto you before you even had a try to fail. Before you even tried to fail. Fail over and over again. Make the mistakes. Let yourself try. Let yourself be creative on your own. Let yourself discover your passions and your interests without people constantly telling you this or that you shouldn't or should do this, or this is not what you like to do, but have you tried? Just let yourself make the mistakes. Let yourself film your content. Your friends and family may not even be your core demographic that you're trying to reach to. They may not even be your community. Like if you're a beauty influencer and no one in your family cares about beauty, then they aren't the person that you want to talk to anyway. So you have to come on here and make the content for the people that you want to be your community, right? So like, for example, for me, I love self-development, I love self-improvement, I love all that stuff, but my friends and family don't really care about that. They're not my target audience, so I don't really need to talk to them about it, you know what I mean? A lot of us don't start because we are afraid of what people think. So don't let them think. Like, don't tell them about it, just do it. Let yourself build the confidence, build that confidence in private. Like for me personally, I care a lot more what my friends and family think than what strangers on the internet think. So it's my friends and family's opinions that often stop me from going forward than it is a negative comment into your creative bag without other people telling you what you should and should not do. And when you share, and you may be sharing just sharing in passing, little comments along the way can stop you from fulfilling your dreams. I was telling all my friends, all my family, this is what I want to do before I even picked up my camera, before I started my page, before I thought of anything. And there were these little comments that came along the way that were not hater comments, but they were, let's say, concerned comments, and I didn't have space for that. So I actually had to go through a lot of therapy to realize that a lot of these negative beliefs I was having about starting a journey, a content creator journey, was beliefs that I picked up along the way that were not mine. They were just what I was told. Stop you from ever realizing what you could potentially do on YouTube, whatever content you want to make or business that you want to make. Think of your dream as a flower that you are planting in your garden, and the opinions of others being weeds. And before you even had a little bit of time for your plants to kind of grow a little bit, people are coming in there with weeds and they're killing your flowers. They're stomping on your flowers. They're stomping on your dreams. And so let yourself have a beautiful bouquet of flowers. Like, let yourself grow that garden of your dreams before someone comes and stomps on it. And I know a lot of people have good intention. I'm not saying, I don't want to paint your friends and family as negative, but there are things that people are not aware of that they say that can hurt you. It could be just a slight comment that sticks with you. So keep it to yourself. While you are building your foundation, let your foundation get strong before people come and disrupt you. You know, like, so eventually I think that you can tell people if that's what you want to do, but I think in the time that you're trying to build, let yourself build in private so that they can't shake you on your journey. Because for me, I know personally, little comments have stopped me so many times. When I share something, if this sounds like you, when you're so excited about something, you go share, you call your friends, you call your family, you're so excited, and then they say something like, oh really, is that gonna work? I don't know about that. And then all of a sudden your excitement leaves. This is why you should not be telling people about starting your YouTube channel. Welcome to my channel, Diary by Martha, where I am on a mission to help you become the best version of yourself by sharing what I'm doing to become the best version of mine. And one of those things are no longer sharing my YouTube or any kind of content with friends and family while I'm still building. I just started this. I don't need the opinions of others. And I'm saying this from my own life, that I went through this, so that you don't have to make the same mistake, because you deserve to tell your story. You deserve to find your community. You deserve to be building your dream life without people telling you that you can't. You know what you want, so you need to go for it without other people telling you that you can't. You are just trying to start your journey. Let yourself get further along before people, you barely came up the steps and people are already pulling you down. But when you rise high enough, if they pull you a little bit down, you can get back up. But when you're already starting lower, you need that space to grow and get up there.